Welcome to the Marshall News and Views Show. I'm Elaine Conyers, and my guest today is Lauren Stromberg, who is the county administrator. And we are standing here in the basement of the addition to our courthouse. And you were telling me earlier, this is the fourth building that we have had here in Lyon County for the administrative business. So the first one was 1890, right?
Right, the original courthouse was 1890, and that's sat where our jail sits now.
Yeah.
And then in 1939, there was an addition that was put on to the original courthouse.
Okay.
Which was actually on that side of the building. That's still standing. And then in 74, the portion behind us was added. And then in 94, the portion where Southwest Health and Human Services was added on.
Now, I don't want you to guess my age, but I worked in the 1890 building, okay? We'll drop that. Now, you're going to give us a tour of this new addition, which includes basically 2 courtrooms, right?
2 courtrooms.
And some offices.
Administrative offices.
So you're moving over here, too. Yeah. Well, good. Well, let's take a look at it. And by the way, when do you think this will all be ready to move into?
Well, hopefully phase 1 of the construction will be completed by the 1st of September. And then,
really?
Yep. Then we'll be moving into the new part. And then phase 2 will be remodeling on the 3rd floor where the courts are currently. And that'll be remodeled into court administration offices. We're hoping to wrap up the project by the 1st of the year.
Okay, good. So what's the first thing you're going to show us?
Well, this office is being built out. Southwest Health and Human Services will be using this for some of their staff. And then we can go next door and we'll see the new probation office.
Oh, okay. Let's go. Well, you've even done some painting in this room.
Yes, this office is probably the one that's the most furthest along. We've got the structure for the drop ceiling. They've installed that. We're hoping to get floor coverings at the end of July.
Okay. And this is offices for
probation.
Probation, okay.
The probation office will be moving over here. This will be the receptionist counter. There will be the waiting room right outside. We have 3 offices in the back. We also have a small conference workroom attached that they'll be utilizing too.
Okay, well, good.
So this is a secure passage that will connect up to the jail. So when we have folks that are in our custody going up for their court appearance, it'll be secure. They'll be not subject to walking in the public.
Yeah.
They'll come down this corridor and into the elevator, and then they'll be brought up to the 3rd floor where the courts.
And that's quite a distance, isn't it?
Quite a walk, yes.
Because the jail is way over on the other end.
Yeah, it's a pretty good jaunt. Yeah, it actually comes in, cuts into the 39 building here, and then the wall of the jail is there, still waiting for that to be opened up.
These openings in the wall, what are they for?
They're just passages into some areas that were walled off because of the secure passage here.
Okay.
Right. Empty space, but we wanted to be sure we could get in there.
Yeah, sure.
Plumbing or something were to go. So this is where we have all the air handling equipment for the new addition.
Okay.
There's quite a few different systems throughout the building complex, and this will handle the new piece.
Okay. Now, but this is all new too, right?
This is all brand new.
Brand new, yeah. How big is this new addition approximately?
It's about 27,000 square feet, about 9,000 feet on each floor.
Okay, wow. And as Marshall grows, these facilities have to grow too.
They do. A lot of the push to do the expansion was the need of the courts. The rooms that we had were built in the, I think, late 60s, 70s.
Okay.
And they functioned well at that time, but now with everything going with computers, you have more monitors and everything else on the desk. And so we have issues with wiring and cabling issues.
Sure.
And the functionality of the circular courtroom, it just isn't working well, especially when you have bigger cases and you have multiple attorneys on both sides.
Oh, sure.
And so this is a way to help with that. And security is always a big issue.
Oh, sure.
The way we have it structured now, even though we do have access to the jail now, you're still bringing people in custody through the public, and we know what's happened in other courts where things happen. So
yeah,
we're
that's
trying
right.
to prevent that.
Yeah. So, well, good. So, is this it for the basement? Or?
This is it for the basement.
Okay.
We'll go upstairs. We'll go up this way.
Oh, okay.
So this is our commissioner's room. We'll have seating for the commissioners up in front. In the area here, we'll be able to seat 80 people. There will be monitors on the wall where our agendas will be posted, or any audiovisual type things.
And what did you say sits up there?
The county board, county commission.
Okay, all right. So this county meeting's held in
Yeah.
here? Yeah, okay.
Yes. All right, this room is going to be the new driver's license counter. The driver's license counter will actually be built here. The waiting room will be obviously across. And this is in the similar spot where the driver's license counter was before the remodel.
Okay.
It's just been reconfigured quite a bit to accommodate just that driver's license function. Then along the back wall, we'll have offices for our accountants, our auditor treasurer, our assessor, and our county recorder. And their staff will be working here in cubicles.
Okay.
And then the large area between the two pillars, that'll all be service counter.
Okay.
So when you come like with a document to be recorded, you're going to be able to go hopefully more of a one-stop shop.
Okay. So people then will come in, I thought it's
side.
on,
Through the door
from
here.
that side,
Yep.
okay. Is that facing?
The elevators.
The elevator, okay,
Yep.
yeah.
And so we'll have a very wide hallway, and that was by design too, so we'll be able to see from one end of the building to the other. So we'll be able to see from administration down to public health, which is part of a security thing too. If there's a ruckus going on, we can see that.
So this is kind of the end of the new building right here now.
This is actually the 74 building that was remodeled.
Oh, you're doing remodeling here too.
So we did the addition, and then we moved the offices out of here into temporary offices, and the contractors have been working pretty steadily to get this remodeled so that when phase 2 comes, hopefully that 1st of September, we'll be moving the offices back to here to their permanent homes.
So is your office around here?
In back.
In the back there, okay. Right here?
Yep, the service counter will be here for all the land records, elections, all those types of transactions. The temporary wall, when that's gone, the elevator will be on that side, so the public will have this big corridor to go through.
Okay.
There'll be some seating here. And then we have meeting rooms just to the left around the corner that they're working on. Conference rooms are used quite frequently. And right now we're using up the temporary office space, and that's been kind of the problem.
So where does the new building start? We maybe
New
came through there?
At this wall.
Right here in front of us.
It.
Okay.
You can see the chase here is the separation between the 39 building and the 74 building. So this was the corner, or the outside wall right here.
Yeah. Wow. And this would be your office?
This will be administration.
That administration?
Yep. So we'll have all of our internal functions here, HR, IT, those types of things. And then we're right next door to the commissioner's room as well.
Where's the opening to your office then?
Well, the reception room is right here. We'll come in, visit with our front desk, and then in the back we have the we have a small conference room
Okay.
for interviews and
Yeah.
things of that nature. A couple offices back here. You can see that we got the sheetrock up on this. They've been working on this, on the sheetrock all week, and the tapers will come in this weekend and next week and get the taping, and then the painters follow afterwards.
Okay. Yeah, now we can see where we're situated here. Yeah, this is
Yeah.
Main Street right here. We
Yep.
see the Catholic Church over there in the corner, and yeah,
Yeah, the first time through, it's easy to get turned around.
yeah, I'm sure. Looks a lot like the one we were just in.
It is, yep, and it'll look a lot like the offices upstairs.
Okay.
The architect designed it in a way that, should there be a need for a third courtroom,
Oh,
this can be easily converted into judges' chambers. The commissioner's room would be the court.
okay.
So if
So you
something-
would open up this whole
Well,
thing?
yeah,
well,
it would,
kinda-
I'm not sure how the refurbishing
Oh,
would go,
okay.
but the space would be available.
Sure.
And the thought was if the courts ever decided to consolidate, we wanted to be in a position where we could handle taking on an additional court.
Okay. Okay. Now, when you say additional courts, you're talking about other counties, or?
Right, yeah, if for some reason they weren't to seat a judge in a neighboring county or something of that
Oh, I
nature,
see.
and
Okay.
say you centralize the courts, if that were to happen. We
Yeah.
don't know that.
Yeah.
There has been some talk in the past, but there's
Nothing.
nothing
Concrete,
nothing
yeah.
concrete at this
Yeah.
point. But we wanted to make sure that we were in a spot where if it did happen,
Sure.
we could do it. Because we're pretty well, we are built out on this site. We
Yeah.
can't go anymore. And so if that were to happen, and this would be years, hopefully years down the road, then the offices on this floor, your auditor, treasurer, all your land record type things
Yeah.
would be relocated somewhere else.
Sure. Okay. Okay, it's good to plan ahead like that because it's a
Right.
growing area.
Yep. So this becomes a back passage to the commissioner's room, and then there's some more conference rooms in the back.
Oh, okay.
And again, it's partially for security too. If there was something going on in the commissioner's room, there's accesses in
I
and
didn't
out.
hear that.
If there was something that was to happen in the commissioner's room, a scuffle or whatever, there's escape routes all
Okay.
over.
Okay.
We've got our IT room here. Our computer folks will be in this room. They get a little extra space because of all of the equipment that they have. And then we have another office here as well.
That's going to be windows.
Yeah. Yep, they'll be coming with windows there.
Okay.
Another work area. We'll have equipment in here, copiers, for different projects, and it also is space then to expand.
Okay.
So now we're on the opposite end of where the driver's license was.
Yes.
This will be the recorder's area.
Yeah.
Recorder's vault will be here with all of their books and records. Recorders has their office here, and staff will be out in front
Yeah.
to assist with that.
Okay. Courtrooms are up another floor,
Courtrooms are
right?
upstairs, yeah.
Yeah.
So we have the courtroom, judges' chambers on this side,
Okay.
courtroom on this side.
You're gonna go. Yeah, you're gonna take. See. So is this bigger than the others, or same size, or?
I believe it's bigger. It's just configured so much differently than
Yeah.
what we currently have.
So.
So the judge will be seated here,
Okay.
and his staff on both sides. The witness stand is there. Jury box is up against the wall.
Okay.
And
Oh,
then
this little area
be
right
the
there
witness
is where
stand.
the person will be interviewed from.
Yep. And then on this side, I believe the defendant is on this side, and the county attorney or complainant are on the other.
Prosecutor, yeah. Okay. Now, I didn't notice that the other walls had these steel.
Yes, it's all
Structure.
steel stud construction.
Why is that for the
I
courthouse?
think that's the standard for commercial building.
For
Well,
courtroom.
commercial. Yeah.
Okay.
A lot
Huh.
of steel in the structure.
Okay.
A lot of iron workers were working on this.
Yeah.
The ceiling will be very, very nice. Part for decoration and part for acoustics.
Oh, okay. Good. So what would that mean?
This will
different
be all.
colors, or?
This will all be wrapped in sheetrock. Then there'll be a cove up in the area here with lighting coming down. So
Oh, I see. Sure. Good.
we've got the floor is all plumbed for electronics. We'll have sound system, video.
Okay.
They'll be able to play video back. The bench is big enough they can have 2 monitors because everything is going electronic now, so there's
Sure.
less and less paper.
Yeah.
And so they need to have the monitors, plus they need to be able to
Yeah.
see what's going on as well.
Yeah. Well, good. Very interesting.
So now we're in the secure area of the courtrooms itself. The elevator is behind us on the other end of the hall.
Okay.
The folks in custody will be brought here. They'll be able to visit with their attorney at this station, and then they'll go to either courtroom, depending on which
Okay.
court they're to go to. There'll be a holding area right next here,
Okay.
and so this is where the jail staff will be.
Yeah. Yeah.
taking
They only bring one person up at a time, right? Or how's that?
Depends on the court schedule.
work? Okay. Oh.
Sometimes it could be multiple.
Okay.
We'll have the capacity to handle multiple inmates here.
Oh, you will. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And here's the other.
Yep. So this courtroom mirrors the other one.
Same design.
Same design. It's just a mirror image. The judge sits on this side of the room instead of the opposite side.
Oh. Oh. Okay.
We have the jury box there. They have their access. So when juries are called, they will not need to go mingle with the public in any way. They can
Yeah.
have all their
Yeah.
needs taken care of through the back hallway. Then that back hallway will go into the new remodeled court administration office.
Okay. Oh, sure. Okay, who did you hire for the construction crew, and how was that decided upon?
Well, the county hired a construction manager, Integrity Group, out of Little Falls, and they were the ones that managed the different contracts and broke the project up into bidding packages. I think we have like 28 or 29 bid packages. And so that gives the local contractors the ability to bid on those packages,
sure.
have a little more opportunity to get the job than if we were to go, say, a general contractor. And so we did the bidding, and a lot of the locals were the lowest responsible bid. And so we were able to do our dirt work, our electrical work, our plumbing and heating. All that has been local. Our carpentry has been local. Our masons have been local. Some of the more technical things have gone to other companies just because they specialize in that. But the main thing, our glass was local too. So there's a lot of the money that's being spent here is staying here.
Okay, good.
It's good.
Good, yeah. Wonderful.
So when the first phase of construction is completed, the courtrooms will be done. We'll be moving the judges' chambers, the staff for the judges over here. We'll be conducting court over here. This part behind me will become a construction area where they'll go through and gut and remodel for court administration, a small hearing room, and various conference rooms for attorney-client. It will be somewhat inconvenient during during the next phase of construction. People that are going to court will need to check in down on the lower level at that administration office there. That'll be the reception for court administration. All of court administration staff will be downstairs. The folks will be coming up the back stairway to get to court here. We'll have the magnetometer, the metal detector security station set up in this area initially. Those that aren't able or comfortable to use steps will have a path through so they can still keep the elevator functional. Again, you can kind of see the difference between the 74 building and the 39 building.
Oh, that's great, yeah. This has been very, very interesting. I especially like going through buildings that are just being constructed, and then when I come back later and see the finished product, that's even better. But I'm so glad that you could arrange this, that we could see the building at this time. And we want to be back when it's all done so we can show the public what it looks like. And it's also good for history. You know, that show the different phases and progress for our county. So thank you again, and you've been very busy, and you're still going to be busy yet for a couple of years.
A few more months, and hopefully get back to normal.
Okay, good. So thank you again, and
you're very welcome.
We'll see you soon.